Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So excited you're here because we're talking about my spooky TBR and the upcoming Halloween-a-thon, which I am going to be participating in. That one is hosted by Kelsey over at Slime and Slashers. So excited about it. I've been looking forward to it for months. Well, first of all, I am in my new place, so you'll notice that things are a little different. I haven't got everything exactly how I want it. My chair isn't set up. Nothing is set up how I want it yet. I'm just making do for now because I'm still unpacking, still getting things the way I want it. I just really wanted to get a video out this week, so yeah, but just bear with me. I will eventually get things set up the way I want it, but for now. Anyways, so excited about Halloween-a-thon, so excited about spooky season and all the books. I'm going to talk about all of my hopefuls for spooky season because I have a huge stack of books. I won't get into too much detail about each one because, you know, there are so many. And then also I'll talk a little bit about some fall activities I hope to be doing. First, we'll get into the books. And yeah, one is a reread, and it's one that I just love so much that I really want to read again this year, and that is Autumncrow by Cameron Chaney. This one I'm sure you've heard talk about because it's one of those that a lot of people just love because it has all of the October vibes and also all of the fall vibes. And Cameron Chaney has a YouTube channel called Library Macabre. Love it, love his library. So yeah, this is a book of short stories. They all take place in the town of Autumncrow, where it is Halloween all year long. And it has all of the spooky vibes, and yeah, it's dark, it's a little gory. Like I said, all the Halloween vibes over there. And funny story, my brother hadn't read in years. He's never been much of a reader, and he kind of asked me like, hey Ash, what do you recommend? I really want to get into horror and I really want to get into reading. I recommended this to him, and I actually sent him a copy of it through Amazon, and it got him back into reading. So if that tells you anything, it's really good. So I'll be rereading this one. Next up is a book of short stories, and that is The Halloween Store by Ronald Kelly. A lot of these, I'm sure you've noticed that it's hard to find a book that is just a novel or even a novella that is just like beginning, middle, and end of Halloween. So a lot of these are anthologies or short story collections. So this one is Razor Blade and the Fun Size Candy, which is like a great title for a Halloween short story collection. Love the cover as well. Next up, Dead Leaves, 9 Tales from the Witching Season by Keelan Patrick Burke. I've read another by him and I absolutely loved it, and it was a winter themed one, so I'm really looking forward to this one. We have Hallows, 10 Halloween Haunts, and this is another short story collection. There are multiple authors in this one. Sorry about the glare. Like I said, I have not got things set up the way I want it. I'm working on it. We have Ghost Road Blues by Jonathan Mayberry. This says, evil doesn't die. Pine Deep buried the horrors of its past a long time ago. 30 years have passed since a serial killer sheared a bloody swath through the quiet Pennsylvania village. Now residents and tourists enjoy the country's largest Halloween celebration in what is cheerfully called the spookiest town in America. But a month before Halloween, it begins again. Unspeakably desecrated bodies, inexplicable insanity, and an ancient evil walking the streets, seeking to shred the very soul of this vulnerable community. Yes, the people of Pine Deep have faced a killer before, but this time evil has many faces, and the lust and will to rule. This struggle will be epic. So yeah, I've been wanting to read this one for a very long time, and I'm excited about it. Also, this cover is amazing. Next up, we have Harvest Home by Thomas Tryon. I've heard really good things about this one. After watching his asthmatic daughter suffer in the foul city air, Theodore Constantine decides to get back to the land. When he and his wife search New England for the perfect 19th century home, they find no township more charming, no countryside more idyllic than the farming village of Cornwall-Combe. Here they begin a new life, simple, pure, close to nature, and ultimately more terrifying than Manhattan's darkest alley. When the Constantines win the friendship of the town matriarch, the mysterious widow Fortune, they are invited to join the ancient festival of Harvest Home, a ceremony whose quaintness disguises dark intentions. In this bucolic hamlet, where bootleggers work by moonlight and all the villagers seem to share the same last name, the past is more present than outsiders can fathom, and something far more sinister than the annual harvest is about to rise out of the earth. Yeah, that sounds really good. This one was a rec from Cameron Janey, and that is Greetings from Moon Hill. Greetings from Moon Hill, which is stories by Anthony J. Rapino. This one is a short story collection, but I believe they all take place in this town of Moon Hill. So it's similar to where Autumncrow, it's similar in that it's a short story collection, but they all take place in the same town, which I like. So looking forward to that one as well. And I obviously trust Cameron Chaney's judgment because I've really loved all his books, or all the books that I've read of his. We have Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge. I've heard good things about this one. Halloween 1963. They call him the October Boy, or Old Hacksaw Face, or Sawtooth Jack. Whatever the name, everybody in this small Midwestern town knows who he is and how he rises from the cornfields every Halloween, a bloody butcher knife in his hand, and makes his way toward town, where gangs of teenage boys eagerly await their chance to confront the legendary nightmare. Both the hunter and the hunted, the October Boy is the prize in an annual rite of life and death. Pete McCormick knows that killing the October Boy is his one chance to escape a dead-end future in this one-horse town. He's willing to risk everything, including his life, to be a winner for once. Before Halloween is over, Pete will look into the sawtooth face of horror and discover the terrifying true secret of the October Boy. We have another short story collection called This Is Halloween. Oh my gosh, this cover is amazing. 10 Tales of Terror by Bram Stoker Award nominee James A. Moore. Obsessed with that cover. Then we have All Hallows by Christopher Golden. It's Halloween night 1984 in Coventry, Massachusetts, and two families are unraveling. Up and down the street, secrets are being revealed, and all the while, mixed in with the trick-or-treaters of all ages, 4 children who do not belong are walking door to door, merging with the kids of Parmenter Road. Children in vintage costumes with faded, eerie makeup. They seem terrified, and they beg the neighborhood kids to hide them away, to keep them safe from the cunning man. There's a small clearing in the woods now that was never there before, and a black thorn tree that doesn't belong at all. These odd children claim that the cunning man is coming for them, and they want the local kids to protect them. But with families falling apart and the neighborhood splintered by bitterness, who will save the children of Parmenter Road? All Hallows, the one night when everything is a mask. Sounds really good. Been wanting to read that one for ages as well. And then this is one that I've been wanting to read for a couple years. I'm finally getting to it, and that is the Autumnal. Freaking cool cover. This is by Kraus Shehan Wordy Campbell. Probably butchering that. And this is a graphic novel, which is really cool. I haven't read a lot of graphic novels. I've read a few and I've really enjoyed them. So just something different. Heard really good things about that one. And the last two are kind of more cozy, which is something a little different. But I've been in the mood for more cozy. My mood has shifted again. Y'all know me, I'm a mood reader, and sometimes that happens. This one is supposed to have like a Gilmore Girls vibe, which I love Gilmore Girls, and that is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. When Jeannie's aunt gifts her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor's gossip at all costs. But Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Will Jeannie's happy-go-lucky attitude win over the grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has this city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charm or her pumpkin spice lattes? Like, how cute does that sound? And it does sound like it's going to have the Gilmore Girls vibes, which I love. And then we have Spookily Yours by Jennifer Chipman. Like, adorable cover. And I love the colors of this. My cat is a demon. No, that's not a joke. An actual real-life demon. And he needs my help to break a curse. But what happens when that turns into more? It can never be forever, and yet I'm falling in love with him anyway. Spookily Yours is a spicy, open-door Halloween-themed novella featuring a witch and the demon who falls in love with her. So that sounds really cute too. Weird but cute. I'll take it. Also, to prepare for Halloween-a-thon, I got a couple little snacks, which I plan on baking some. I found some recipes on Pinterest that I plan on trying, like at least one of them. Haven't decided which one. Like, I don't even remember what they were. Like, there was like apple bread or apple crisp, or, well, I haven't decided. Maybe I'll make multiple of them because I cook a lot anyways, and I really cook a lot in the fall. And then there was like a pumpkin dish too. I plan on making like pumpkin bread or like pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, something like that. And then also there's a pumpkin chicken chili that I make every year that I'm obsessed with. So I plan on cooking a lot. And then also, of course, I've got candy corn because of course I have to. I love candy corn. And then my favorite are these caramel apple pops. I've already eaten a whole bag of them because I love them. Of course, you can only get them this time of year, but I got caramel apple pops. And then fall activities that I plan on doing, not just, well, especially in October, because October is like when a lot of the stuff opens up, but corn maze, I go to, like, we went to one last year, my husband and I went as a day date, and it was a road trip situation because we found one, I think it was 3 or 4 hours from where we are, but it was huge. I can't remember how many acres it was, but it took us all day to get through them because there were 3 different levels, and we started with the biggest one because we're overachievers, but it took all day to get through them. It took hours to get through the biggest one because there are these flags to get through, and even the biggest one had multiple levels. And it took all day to get through all of them, but it took hours to get through the biggest one. But it was so fun. We had the best time. And you don't have a joint issue, but by the end of it I was like in pain, but it was still worth it. And yeah, it was really fun. So we plan on going there again and just taking a day, and we'll probably get a hotel this time instead of driving back because, you know, 8 hours worth of driving just there and back, plus like spending the whole day like going through the corn maze. But it was really fun. So we plan on doing that. Of course, the pumpkin patches every year. We always carve a pumpkin, and we love going hiking, especially in the fall, because I don't do summer. I've told you guys that I don't do summer at all. So fall is where I shine anyways. Fall is when I wait for to do road trips and to do hiking and do all the outdoor things. And we have like a botanical garden, like an hour and a half or an hour. It's like an hour from where we live. We have a botanical garden, and that's really gorgeous in the fall. They put out all the pumpkins and all that. So we'll probably do that. And yeah, and there's also a haunted restaurant that they've opened up like an hour from where we are, that's going to be open all year, but fall's really a good time to go. So yeah, that's some of the things I plan on doing. We'll see what else. And of course, Beetlejuice comes out here pretty soon. It's not yet, actually really soon. What day is it? Yeah, here in just a couple days. Here in just a few days. Beetlejuice comes out in just a few days as I'm filming this, so of course we'll be watching that and all the spooky movies because, you know, we're very much looking forward to it. So yeah, that's all the things, and there will be more things. That's just all the things that are in the top of my head. And every October we have a spooky family movie night, and I will show you guys that in my next video. I have a Halloween haul, and it includes some of the things that I got for spooky movie night, and it's a big thing. We have a dinner party as well, so I make all of the themed food, dinner food and snacks, and it's very very thematic, and it's a whole thing. It's very over the top, and my kids just love it. So yeah, I will show you guys some of the things we got for that, and maybe I'll show you guys some pictures from the last couple years. I don't think we did one last year because last year was a shit show. We were in the middle of moving, but I'll show you guys from the last couple years, maybe some pictures, because everybody really looks forward to it. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, oh, and a couple other activities. I got this diamond painting from Michael's. It glows in the dark. It's really cool, and it actually has, you know how I was asking you guys, like, what do you do with them? This actually has the wooden frame that you put it on, which helps. So, but it glows in the dark when you get done with it. And then I got this one. I gotta open it so you can see what it is. I got this one from Twisted or Treat. And, oh, you're not gonna be able to see it very good. Oh, this isn't a diamond painting. It is, this isn't a diamond painting. It is a paint by numbers from Clown in the Cornfield. And there are two different sizes. Actually, two. Okay, there are multiple different sizes in here. I'll have to say how many, but there are at least 2 or 3 different sizes. But it's Clown in a Cornfield paint by number. So I'll be doing this as well. Pretty cool. So yeah, I have diamond painting, I have a paint by number, and then all the things I told you guys about, and then lots of cooking and baking, and yeah, fall. So ready for it. I've been looking forward to it since last fall. I have all the candles, I have all the things. Yeah, so excited for Halloween-a-thon, which again is hosted by Kelsey at Slime and Slashers. I will link her announcement video down below if you don't know about it, and if you want to participate, I will link her announcement video and her channel down below. If you want to check it out, if you want to participate, it's totally free and should be a lot of fun. So yeah, I will see you guys. Next week's video will be a Halloween and fall haul. Got a lot of home decor and a lot of just fun fall and Halloween stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. So I will see you next Friday. Bye for now.